day is walking and talking tomorrow. The only security you have in life is your health. Nothing else. Your finances, your property, no matter what you put a value on, unless you have a good body, a body that is clean and pure and wholesome and is built from live materials. So we face today all the propaganda of the TV, all the allurement of revitalized foods, how they're built up, how if you eat this kind of cereal it's going to do this for you, and it is going to do that for you, and this bread is going to build you up 25 ways, and so on. But let's also look at that TV, and what do we find? We find one commercial after the other that says, if you have a headache, here is your fast relief. Why should you have a headache in the first place? I've never had a headache. I never will have a headache. A headache is due to the building of toxic materials in your body. This body of ours must be in the alkaline balance. When we do not understand the balance of the acid and the alkaline balance within this body of ours, then we suffer from autointoxication, which means self-poisoning. We eat food that has been broken down by commercialism. Therefore, it will not go through the eliminative processes in the proper time and is retained in the gastrointestinal tract. Remember, you have a tube 30 feet long from your mouth to the anus. It has time, it has moisture, and you then cause a fermentation or a putrefaction within your body. And so the lungs, the skin, the kidneys, and the bowels cannot take care of all this poison. And so they pack up within the body, and they cause obstructions. Nature tries in every way to get rid of them, and one of the ways she gets is to throw up a crisis, a healing crisis, and that's all a cold is. You don't catch a cold, you develop a cold. So when you learn to eat the right foods in the right balances, you're not going to suffer from toxemia. You're not going to have deficiencies in your body. Your bones are not going to get porous. You're not going to have anemia from the lack of iron. You're not going to have nervousness from the lack of the vitamin B complex. Your heart is going to work better because you're going to use your wheat germ. Your bloodstream is going to be in better condition. You're not going to get diabetes because you're not going to eat refined, concentrated sugar. And so the things that kill people, the heart kills 52% of the people because there's gas pressure, there's the lack of vitamin E, there's the lack of the vitamin B complex family, which promotes a weak heart. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, 400 years before the birth of Christ, said, your food will be your medicine, and medicine will be your food. And in a simple space of my lifetime, because I am one of the oldest living nutritionists in the world today, in my lifetime, here is a science that you can add many, many years to your life and life to your years. Study. I have many books. There are the many fine books available to you. Read it. Study it. And you can be reborn again. And you can live in perpetual youthfulness like I do. I feel great. I feel marvelous. I'm filled with vitality and energy 365 days a year because I know the value of putting good food into my body. I'm a strong person, and I want to remain that way. And you can do the same thing for you. Food can make or break you, and you can live in supreme joy and happiness. Thank you.